Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon. So, let's see if we can make it to 100 people today in the live. First, yeah, QQ, you're the first one here. Congratulations. Glad to have you here. Here we are. Good morning, dude. Hello, moving through it. Hello, Christian. Welcome, everyone. New position, please. We're in the current position. As sure, bro, already in trade with us. Yeah. It was in the Discord. Discord saw it first. Might not be good time right now as Saints is streaming too. Yeah, well, I have my stream schedule, so yo. Hello, buddy. So, crazy day ahead. Why? We have CPI numbers coming out pretty soon. Core price index yearly. We have it in 32 minutes. As of now, the chart looks to be consistently. Hey, Titan, how are we doing today? I'm good. How is everyone? So let's kick this off like we should by spamming the like button, guys. I have my music on. I'm ready for the violence. Let's see what CPI brings. Hello, Alexander. Hello, professional business. Hi, synthetic vision. Did I say this correctly? Everyone go and say hi in the chat. Chanto yesterday 3-0. Taihul, definitely. I think we had 7 profitable trades, one after another. So it was a great day yesterday. Hi, Anim Puma. I am Civis. Hello, man. Let's go, guys. Should we open trade now or better wait next? I would wait for the next one weekend, though, because we are... Hi, Sebastian Bale. Hi, Stefano. It's better to wait for the next one. If you missed it this morning in the Discord, because as soon as I posted in the Discord, it was opened. So as of now, I would wait. If I look where the charts are, if I look that we have CPI data coming out in 31 minutes or 30 minutes and 19 seconds to be precise. Hopefully you open trades today. I will definitely open trades. Will I close it and open lower? Good question, don't know yet. Depends on the movement on CPI. My entry is pretty good. As you can see, it's at 86,771. So it is around a high conviction area that it helped multiple times and had multiple attempts to break as well. So it is comfortable. This structure here needs to break to the upside. It goes the same for this structure here. You can see this quite some volume at the top as well. You are so handsome, my bro. Thank you so much. Are you still at 88 to my take profit? I would love to see them to go back up again to this point of interest. And that is 89.5. This could be a first point of resistance at 88,980. Not only CPI today, do you give some importance to other data? Yeah, there will be more coming out, but today I have to be off at 5:30. So let's see what others are saying currently. Ooh, we're pumping already. Pumping into CPI would also be fine with me. Yo, Baxter. Give a big shout out to Baxter because he has to watch through all this footage and actually process it. And he's the guy who's making the banger YouTubes happen, who's helping me set up everything. He's a content god. He isn't even an editor. I definitely do remember you, HD or YHD. I have a pretty good memory, so. Oh, we're pumping. We're up 4K right now. So the account is at 17.5. Let's see if we can actually continue this movement. 4.5K. This is what I want to see. I want us to break out and look for the highs. This is still an area of high conviction. 5K up. But pre-CPI pump. Muy caliente. Yeah, it's over 18K now, must be. 18.6 even. We have been on the right side of the medallion. I did go this long, man. It has been in the Discord since 900 profit. So that is pretty early because it's now 5x from that. So, oh, it's retracing hard as well. You're on the right screen saying what a life. Yeah, guys, we're at 72 current viewers. Thank you so much, guys. That is insane. Please, everyone, drop that like button and let's see if we can actually make it to 100 viewers today. That would be godlike. Yo, Dishkaya, I have a simple question for you. Did you all in this trade? Right, just a humble question. Buddy, you never have to feel ashamed for asking a question or whatever. In here, as long as it's respectful, there are no stupid questions here, honestly. So I did go all in margin in this one. I will continue doing this. So yes, I will scale down my margin gradually as soon as I hit 20 to 25K. But as of now, indeed, I'm still in full margin mode because I want to get my, yeah, I want to get to a certain point where I can casually trade 1 million position sizes again without having full margin the account, because that's where I sit most comfortable, around 10 to 50 Bitcoin positions. Hi Shanto, show them what they are missing not being in scalebacks. Guys, that's what we try to do all day, every day, right? And we can't always be right, but if we're not right, it's about protecting the capital in the best way possible. 14 more, let's go. Yeah, let's go, guys. Come on. Hit that like button. I have a stupid question for you. Go, Baxter. Did you drop it on your channel on Discord? I can't find it. Even got notifications. Yeah, but I dropped it in at this morning. Doing stuff was the first one at 9:48, and I think it has been in chat even earlier in the main chat. And yes, it was already up minimum 1,000-ish, but that was the point that I collectively posted it, because honestly, I went in, I wanted to post it, I brushed my teeth, I came back, and the trade was already doing really well. So yeah, my apologies. Thank you for the explanation. That's what I thought, but I wanted to confirm. No issue, buddy. You can always ask. 88 people right here. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to double yesterday. If Bitcoin can actually break through this area of resistance where we are in the chart as now, nice at this order and volume profile. I like volume profiles so much, man. Yeah, there's so much more that is gonna come, guys. This is the first challenge to kick off this YouTube. I might not do challenges every day, but I will be live trading on the daily, you know? So I will be here, I will be with you guys, will guide you and help you through the market. Watching Shanto make a monthly salary in an hour. Listen, don't get me wrong, I feel insanely privileged that I could make this into my job, that it is going so well as it's going. But yeah, thanks for being you. More than welcome. I love being me. No one is perfect. Everyone has his mistakes. Everyone has his quirks, his peculiar things, etc. How do you get this on our trading view chart? Which one are you referring to, buddy? These volume profiles, this is two different ones. It's SVP HD, so that is session volume profile, which means this will identify throughout the different trading sessions. So it's the Asia session, the New York session, the London session, and then it keeps on continuing in that matter. This one is a different one. It's the multi-distribution volume profile, and it scales alongside with the different time frames. And as you can see, especially on the 4 hour, we have some big order clusters where we can go to, especially just above this order block. That's why I think if we look at the volume and if we look at the charts, we should semi-teleport this area. Same as we did yesterday. Look at it. It's boom, boom. It's big moves. But as soon as it breaks out of this, we're very good towards it. We should be very good towards it. That's why I would love to see 90k again. But this was it was an ugly move. It was a very ugly move, not gonna lie. I want to have this on the 15-minute 4 bit because I can see a bit more volume. You see, this is like a teleportation range. You can see it here as well. Liquidity swept, back down. Liquidity swept, back down. Halfway liquidity, back into this liquidity. Bounce back up. So this range keeps getting skipped time after time. Yo, what's up, King? When you have to, can you explain how to use the volume profile? Yeah, that's what I've just been doing. Higher volume means higher area of interest. So the higher the area of interest, the more buyers and or sellers and transactional volume there is, the easier it is for price to move from one to another. So this is actually used, and for me, it's very helpful to see where are the areas of interest. I don't have to find any orders in between these areas. Why? Because there's no interest. It has been annihilated once. It has been dumped from twice. Let's see when it pumped up there. Let's go back. Has been in it for a bit. Pump. Consolidation in the area of interest. Shift out. Here yet again. Dumped straight through. So that means that this complete area, let me zoom out here. Can I get this in the screen? Yes. Look, this area, consolidation, shifting out. From here to here or even above, from here to here, from this area again to here. Price have never consolidated within. Price didn't spend much time there. And the fact that it didn't spend much time means to me that if we break up from this, we're probably not gonna spend a lot of time here either. Oh, we're up 6,000 guys in the meantime. Baxter, are you paying attention and screenshotting this? Thank you, buddy. So 19 more people. Is there any reason technically for it even to go down? Listen, in the end, it's a manipulated... My apologies. It's a market that can be manipulated fairly easily. Quick on how to your order book FVGs. I do that in a bit. Yes, sorry, I stumbled over my words, man. What are they liquidating right now? Not that much. Not many shorts got wrecked. Here also way more longs in 24 hours. Would be more helpful if you could switch your trading view chart with the exchange chart. That's a very good option. I can do that in the future, but not now because I have to go through my complete OBS settings. And that's going to be a very painful process for me, to be honest. Shanta, would you be so kind to also give us a quick on how to your order block fair value gaps or blocks you have on the chart? For me, these blocks are very easy. It's order blocks. I don't have fair value things. I don't have other trend lines. I only draw yesterday the mean of one on, I think, EAT or another hold level. Trade playing out so nice. So these are all 4 hour or daily areas of interest. And mostly I like to go for semi-virgin untapped ground. So either it has a lot of confluence in the past. This one is semi-untapped. This one has been holding nicely. This one has been holding nicely. So it's areas where the price tends to spend multiple 4 hour candles. And then it's a range with the wicks included. So it's mostly semi around the top of the range. And I don't want to mark 100 of them. So I can mark this, I can mark this, I can mark everything. But as soon as price is consolidating between these two, because they are pretty important, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2 more, and this complete cluster is above it. So that means it's a high interest for price. And in that high interest, the chances of revisiting or consolidating around that region are really high. And as soon as we are there, I will redo it. So now these are general areas of interest and generic order clusters where the price most likely will go back to again. Can you send the website with the order sorry. I guess I forgot how to speak today, guys. System connection error. Not a good thing, is it, eh? Okay, weird. Is the 5-second chart on the top right corner free? Do you have to pay for it? It's absolutely 100% free. I'm even looking into building a CVD and some other things into it. So I want to make a template for you guys. So it makes trading for you even easier. It's something I'm going to do for free. Think we manipulate lower on CPI release? Very well possible. But as of now, we're going up. Let me see. Bro, Baxter, you're seeing me twice. Like, my sincere condolences for you having to look at me over 2 screens. 94 viewers, guys. We're so close. I was so close to 7K profit. Sorry, I get exciting. This is huge money. This is huge money. And don't get me wrong, I make good money trading. I make a very, very insanely healthy living. But still, even for me, 7K, 100 views and 7K profit. Come on, yeah, that would be, come on guys, that's the goal, right? We're so close, 99 viewers. Please spam that like button. Let's get us through that 100 viewers resistance. Even prior to CPI data. If CPI is bullish, I will be getting out of this trade fast. If it's bearish, I don't even know what's going to happen or what we're going to do. Almost up we're up 1K spot currently. Where's the port looking at? 20K, guys. We 20x the port on day 4. If we can actually manage to hold this. Still at 99 viewers. Yo, you've been following me on the Discord for a couple of years now. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you like it and I hope it's beneficial for you as well. So guys, now we have a more in-depth conversation and we can talk a bit more with each other. What would you like to see from us, from the Discord in general? What can we improve and what can we do? 106 viewers! Woohoo! Very nice, guys. So nice. Thank you so much for this. 108 even. GG. Oh my god, guys. Oh, Bitcoin's dumping on it. So I have to choose. Apparently, if I break the resistance on the viewers, Bitcoin will... it will get smacked down and it will be humbled by the resistance. Oh, no, it's fine. It's at the top level of this order block. It's still doing nicely on the 5-minute, recovering that candle. I would like to see it get some higher, please. Oh, I don't trust this running up into CPI, guys. Anything is perfect on Discord. What? Yeah, but anything is a very, very broad understanding. So I'm open to tips. I'm open to help. I'm open to input and feedback, but... I've lost about 7K, what was 90% of my trading account on that 10-10 dump event. So now I'm going to scalp as much with you to recover it. Buddy, keep in mind, if you're trading with money that you can't lose, be careful. I'm still willing to sit here, sit through drawdowns, liquidate parts of it, etc. So be careful if it's your own money. My man's more excited about 100 viewers and 7K. Yeah. For me, that's a milestone. I've seen 7K profit before, luckily. But yeah, having 100 viewers on a new YouTube account, it's Yeah, it's insane, guys. I'm really, really, really happy with that. Thank you so much. Shanto, when you're using the session profile, does it aggregate volume data for one or multiple exchanges? This session profile is just based on the charts. So the session profiles I have on here are just aggregated on this chart because you choose a chart, right? It's it is in this case I think the Bybit chart that I'm on. So yeah. Um hmm. I hope it holds this high and not dumps under it. Seeing you getting appreciated more and more to come. Thanks so much, guys. Yeah, and listen, the first time we're breaking 1K, I'm gonna go absolutely crazy. I think we have to do a giveaway as well. Or we need to fly people out to trade with me and do trading sessions. Listen, in the future, if this actually takes off, I'm willing to do a lot of crazy stuff in a positive way. We can hire meeting rooms, we can hire whatever, fly people in, get people over, and actually do stuff together. I want to give back to the community. I want to give back to the society and learn, grow, and be together. Listen, you guys are seeing me win, but I can't win every day, you know. But it's about knowing when to get rid of a trade, when to keep a trade. I can't be right 100% of the time. It's impossible. No one is right 100% of the time. And I'm just lucky in between that I have so much experience, so much time in the charts and everything around it. And also the mental headspace and all the tools in order to trade freely. But yeah, it's not a given. So I think for the market to grow up and to mature as it should, as a market, as a tradable asset, and also for the influx of money, a lot needs to change. And I hope to be one of the pioneers in there that actually is getting skin again in the game. It's something we were ranting about yesterday as well. And what I tried to explain. Sorry. My ADHD brain tries to read a question at the same time and finish my story. Let me finish it first. So what I was ranting about yesterday was the fact that not many people have actual skin in the game anymore. They're not trading, they're not showing positions, it's breaking news, it's just in, etc., etc. If I now open X, it's more confusion than an actual addition. Breaking, OG Bitcoin whale has a long position. Bitcoin institutional buying hits low. You can see influx high, this whale added another this. Altcoins versus Bitcoin, another siren. Breaking, Japan will hike interest rates 3 hours ago. Capitulation. 67 Bitcoin. ETH is beautiful. I don't anyone wants to be bearish. So here's a guy saying it's going to hell. Here's a guy saying it's beautiful. Solana drained all the liquidity from retail investors. I was liquidated overnight. Okay. Whale closes 75 ETH long. What are we supposed to make from all this? Bitcoin has flashed the most textbook bullish pattern. So I can read in 1 minute 7 different opinions. Okay. Oh, I clicked wrong on my chat. So let's read back. The last 3 days was right out of time. Yeah, I was. Thanks so much. Shanta, you're an inspiration. That for me is one of the biggest compliments I can get. And thank you so much for giving it. And I hope to remain an inspiration for you as long as I can. Ha ha ha. Yeah, okay. When did you start trading, mate? I started dabbling with cryptocurrency 6-7 years ago. Maybe even longer. That was the first time that I was actually intrigued by it and the technology behind it, etc. And also in my previous business endeavors where we were busy with technology, I came across it. As a fellow Dutchman, may I ask what exchange you trade on? Currently, we're trading on Albank. Albank is a fairly new exchange, non-KYC, good liquidity, the right amount of support, still 18 months, no KYC. So I like it a lot. Smooth operation, smooth trading, smooth interface. Not an advertisement commercial, but I like it a lot. 9 minutes till CPI, guys. Shanta, ga je dagelijks livestreamen? Superleuk dat je weer actief bent. Much love. That in Dutch Red. Shanta, are you going to do live trading on a daily again? Yes, I will. And very nice that you're active again. Thank you. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very excited to live trade again. Where are the traders? Yeah, tell me, where are the traders, guys? And still, we're at 100 viewers. This is, oh man, this feels good. By the way, the 5K profit also still feels very good. Don't get me wrong. You don't like Bytunix? I do like Bytunix, but the difference between Bytunix and, for example, Albank is Bytunix. Like you guys know, I worked for 2bit, so I know exchanges in and out pretty well. The biggest difference between Albank, for example, and Bytunix works with a market making mechanism where B-booking is done. So that means that the exchange is trading against you actively, or at least put skin in the game themselves. And by putting that skin in the game, you will get hunted, be booked, etc. And they all have the same structure. 2bit has it, Bytunix has it, Weeks has it, Pionex has it, 15, 20 of the smaller exchanges have it. And they put money in a VIP 9 account at Binance. And there they trade against you. Now, Albank, it's on the top left of my screen as well. Albank. If you guys want to trade on Albank, let me know. Let me get the link in the chat here. Copy link. So, guys, if you want to trade with me, do the same positions, do the same charts. Use that link, please. It's the best way to support us, to support Scalbex, and to support us throughout our journey. That's the link. It's right there. Lida, what do you think about this DEX? I don't like DEXs. I don't like DEXs for one reason. One, it lacks the transparency that an exchange has. So the lack of transparency makes it harder for me. Next to it, the fees, the structure, the liquidity. It's a decentralized exchange. While centralized exchanges sometimes already can struggle on their own, this one goes and struggle even more. Yesterday in the Discord, I was trading for fun and to wind down with 1K on Gravity. I paid $200 to open a 1 Bitcoin position. And that's the biggest issue with Sexes. It's a completely different ballgame. They're not there yet. Or DEXs, sorry. But what's the advantage of using a DEX over a Sex? Because if people are... There has to be a market for it, otherwise there wouldn't exist so many. Like Ajax, Apex, Gravity, Astra, etc. So to the people who are using DEXs, what's the actual advantage? No Stan, hello. Would be so nice if we can copy automatically your... No. Centralized exchange. CEX, not sex. Don't get me banned. Yesterday I saw you use volume profile for opening trades. Is this your main strategy? Yes, partially. It's largely based on volume. The market moves on two things. It's volume and liquidity. There should be an Android app. Let me ask the team. I was in the middle of drinking, but let me... Is there an Android app? There should be an Android app. I don't know why there wouldn't. Sorry, I have one more screen there. So the thing is, with copy trading, we tried it in the past. It still haunts my nightmares, to be honest. Why? Because the market makers hunt in two ways. And let me look at the camera for this. A market maker hunts by orders, liquidity and actual orders and money in the market, and amount of orders. So that means if you do copy trading and they don't have single order execution, you get a lot of spread. Because it depends on the liquidity, depends on the position sizing, depends on the scale, depends on your own port. If I now enter 10 Bitcoin, I know exactly what the market is going to do. If 10,000 of you follow me, or 100 follow me, or 500 follow me, and it's all of a sudden my 20, 30, 50, 100K, whatever, becomes X times that, it's a completely different ballgame. I can't trade certain coins, which wouldn't be that much of an issue for me because I'm mainly Bitcoin only, and sometimes I dabble with ETH, even though I don't personally like ETH at all. But that's the biggest thing within, you know? So it gives you more exposure to the market maker. You don't have control over the opening, the closing, and the actual execution of the trade. And next to all these factors, the exchange can live see monitor from the front end and the back end what's happening, because it's also publicly known data. Go to whatever exchange you like, go and check their top 10 copy traders, how much profit they made and what their AUM is, their assets under management, and then check again in the top 10 of the losses. I can promise you that it's a multiple of 20 to 30 within the top 10 losses of the top 10 wins. And it has reasoning to it. Listen, guys, if copy trading actually worked, every fund manager, every big hedge fund, and every big investment firm that was either in stocks or crypto would have they would cease to exist, for the very simple reason that they wouldn't have any added value anymore. Okay. If I try some DEX, it's this one. Albank is a centralized exchange, not a decentralized. Fuck this, but not in my region. That's weird. Try a VPN. Maybe not exist in your country. I saw many DEXs with low fee, 0 maker, 0.003 taker. The thing is, personally, and this is very controversial, I like to pay fees. Why? One, you either help the creators, the people around it, etc., because we get a percentage back. Secondly, if I pay fees, I know how they make money. If I pay 0.006, 0.004 or whatever, or let's say I always calculate an average 350 per million position, I know that I'm paying them. I know how much money they make on a total daily volume, because you can just see it on CoinGecko. It's not looking very nice. 1 minute left, guys. If they don't make money on the fees like MaxC did, we've all seen where MaxC went, right? Not per se the best thing. So the less fees you pay, the more options they have to explore where to monetize from, because an exchange needs to make money in the end. They need to pay the market maker, or they need to do it themselves. They need to have the team, the software, the transactional. And running an exchange is hard and costs a lot of money. Only the AWS or the Accenture or the complete infrastructure is millions a day mostly. So I prefer to pay fees and make sure that I don't get hunted, have the right liquidity and everything around it balanced. Instead that, yeah. I mean, they still make 3 BPS. Can you become VIP on Albank with scalbacks? Yes. Oh, jeez. Did I miss something? Oh, yeah. What is it? Positive, negative? I don't know. 10K! We're over 10K, guys! Jeez, I might have missed my exit. Was it just a stop hunt? I can't make anything out of this volume profile right now. Shit. Guys, is it positive or negative? I don't want to switch this screen right now. It's lower than expected, which means Now dump it? Really? Do we expect a dump from this? Oh, I missed my exit at 10k. Fuck. Alligator trade crashed. Come on. Ah. It's not showing its real colors yet, is it? Fuck. Fuck! I don't want to risk it, guys. Honestly. I don't feel like risking it. It can go so fast. I miss my exit at 10. And I admit it. I was not focused, not sharp enough. It might cost me the trade here. Shit! Come on, I need one good candle up. But it's not breaking anything up, is it? It almost retraced the whole move. I want to see one impose up still. Just one impose move up. Small one. Doesn't have to be big. Doesn't have to be crazy. No, shit. Come on. Just one. It's green volume. Green volume. Bro, it's green volume and it... Soon as I want to press the button, it does this again. Jesus! I don't feel like giving back 7k to the market, man. It's too much money, to be honest. Come on, one impose. One impose out of this region here. On the 5 seconds. Come on, it's all we need. One impose out of this part. Don't retrace now. Don't retrace. It's too strong with the pressure down here. Listen, it topped here 4 times. Such an important level. There we go. Come on. Please. Such a important level. Now closing it. Bro, why is it not closing? What's the... $8,100 made on this pump today. So it brings the port to 21,600. Might go up more. Listen, now it's gonna go parabolic. I just know it's gonna go parabolic. What are we making off of it? This was the tab in the order block. It was exactly where I expected it to go. Question is, whew, guys. That was sketchy. 107 people. That's great. Wait, what? Sorry, I missed like 30 messages. Whew. Guys, 107 people here. Spam that like button. We just made another insane trade. You need to deposit 100, buddy. Whew. Okay, what's next? That's very nice. It's really nice. I'm happy with that. Now it's gonna moon. It's gonna go straight to my TP at 90k. Yeah, listen, the thing is, the port is getting to a size where it's actually insane. Let me post this with the, of course, the screenshot, because we have to, guys. Come on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I hope Alban gets available for it as well. Oh, I think we missed. No, I left 2k on the table. This is exactly what mindset and pressure does to you. This is the biggest issue of live trading. I knew it would go up more. Super diabolical. Okay, now we observe. We answer some questions. We monitor. Because I cannot get into a trade right now. I just can't do it. I'm getting a call. Give me 1 second, guys. Hallo? Hi, mag ik jullie straks even bellen? Dankjewel. Sorry, I had to pick that one up. Oh, now it's going, you see? Shit. $400 more on 5 plus Bitcoin. On 6 Bitcoin. That's 3K. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, I know I can't look this way, but still it's... Look at Solana candle. That's a good candle. Go Solana. A big shout out to my dad if he's listening. he's holding Solana, so I really, really hope that that Solana goes back to 200-300. Okay, I just had an answer from our bank. This is the link where you can download the web. Oh man. I knew I should have out. Approaching the order block. Now I want a revenge trade, but we shouldn't. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to bring back the leverage. I think 25 is enough. What do you guys think? That means that the total openable amount is 5.8 Bitcoin. My initial plan, complete initial plan, was that it would go here. The hardest question I have to answer now is, am I going to deviate from this? Because I don't like this structure. There's nothing in between. I don't see a reason why it would reject here either, except this point of control. But it's like a semi-naked point of control. So I have to do the smart thing here, guys, and make the stream a tad boring. Really, really messes with my head. 600, that's 4K profit. But I have to wait now. I have to wait. I'm doing my email in between. Oh, boys. Next resistance on BTC low time frame is 90.4. I just want to see some behavior. It's a very scary elevator, this. Question is, are we actually going to retrace this again, same as yesterday? I don't think so, personally. Last time we had this pattern on the charts, same as yesterday. It went parabolico the days after. That is what I'm looking at. I'm just risking 200 here and then I'm getting out, if it's the case. Let's see the reaction at 89k. It's just moving. Look at how it took over from this point. About exactly my exit, that point. So pissed that I left 5k plus on the table. I had my TP, but I was too chicken. Yeah, bulls have strength. A lot of strength. It's not really rejecting anything, is it? Just casually walking up, walking away. GG. Look at this sell volume and it's still a green candle. Exact reversion from yesterday. So it looks like bulls are actively taking the overhand. A lot of shorts for 1 hour. On aggregated average, we're broke through 90k. Let's see how it reacts to it. Otherwise, we have to get the hell out of this trade. I just have a feeling in correlation to the market still. That's red volume with the green candle continue to push. That's interesting. Lot of influx. Good retrace, but immediate continuation. Resistance soon, yeah, but it might annihilate this resistance. Oh man, I'm so bummed that I closed that trade. That would have been easy 15k profit. Damn it. Oh man, I even missed my 200 exit. Look at how it's going away. Damn, eh? Yeah, but the thing is, it's not. The problem is not that I'm not happy with this profit. The problem is that this is the hardest market to find entries. So finding a good entry, except from yesterday because I could feel that it actually was a change of structure. If you have a good entry, you should hold it. So turning a scalp into a swing. And that is what annoys me about this. Look at how they're retracing this. This is a big move, huh? This is 150, 180 move, which is a normal rejection after the price went up 2%-ish, 2.35, which we nailed, by the way. And if you don't have a good entry, you should have held it. As soon as it broke out here, the 300 region, I already called it, and I should have just went back in long with 10 Bitcoin and scraped out another 10k. Yeah, we should see it to turn this into support. But we're not holding yet and New York is still to open. Okay, I might be willing to risk my portfolio back to 20k. Might be. Might be. Hmm. 120 viewers. Nice. We more than doubled yesterday, guys. That's amazing. Maybe you stop loss next time and move it up. Yeah, it's all looking in hindsight, you know, and it's really easy to trade in hindsight. And if I would know what would happen every move, I would win the lotto every week. It's that easy, but you can't. In hindsight, everything is easy, so you just have to accept and move on. That's trading mindset, trading reality. So we go on. I don't like how it's forming this order cluster here, right above the 90 or 89k. Look, it's at the volume profile. I would like it to see that's 88.1. Yeah, 88.1 would be a nice retest for a solid continuation, volume-wise. But Bitcoin in practice doesn't have to do shit because I'm biting on something. I think it's pieces of my microphone that I'm swallowing in the meantime. Guys, you need to tell him what to do. He made 1k. Oh, no need to tell him. No, listen, everyone can have his opinion, and I'm open for it, and I'm willing to listen. But for me, moving with my stop loss takes away from trading. I'm not doing it. I'm also not good at it because the price, especially currently, has the tendency to go back to previous. Holy shit! Sorry. Oof, that's an influx. I just had to hold more conviction because this structure was looking good. I closed it at the top of this, which was the top at that point. Made 8k. End of story. This is retracing, and it looks like it could break. Maybe I can scrape another $500-600 out of this if it actually decides to retrace this move, which I would like to see. I don't like to see exponential moves not being retraced prior to New York opening, because that tells me that there's more room for massive manipulation as soon as the New Yorkers wake up. Not that much is wrecked yet. It's a bad day for the MM then. These candles are so dangerous. Are you going to break it or not, buddy? Make a choice. Because then I can make a choice with my trade as well. Why does it feel like a big move is pending? And when I mean a big move, I mean a big move. That should be the top. Yeah, it should be. Should we short? What does the green line below? That one, CVD. CVD divergence. Yeah, it is happening. It would be logical to short here, but CVD can be irrational for quite a lot of time as well. So I'm holding it, but I'm definitely not DCAing this. Not yet. I might DCA as soon as we go into good profits, but as of now, I'm seeing too much bullish strength. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat, because now, since I'm not in a big trade, I can actually talk to you guys again. I'm too much autistic to answer while we were in the other trade. Oh, I forgot to drink for the last 30 minutes. It might be. So how long have you been trading? Full-time couple years now. And I've been dabbling with crypto stocks, etc. I think for 6-7 years. Will BTC crash tomorrow? Japan raise interest? Thing is, last time with the carry trade, it actually did. But it all depends on the fact if Japan will sell off their assets and if they have to rotate. Last time, the only reason why it crashed was because it was a weekend. So what people forget is it's not about Japan raising interest rate. That's irrelevant. It's the sell-off that was needed in order to do the carry trade on the yen. And that is what people don't understand. It wasn't Japan selling. It was them using crypto and digital coins as a carry trade principle because they can rotate cash 24/7. It's something completely, utterly different. You guys understand what I'm saying? Crypto is the only 24/7 market. So if you know you're going to need either you have shortage or more than enough cash, you can rotate it. You can take it out and you can put it in. And that can be done outside of office hours of traditional legacy markets, because they only open during trading hours, as everyone knows. So I absolutely love cars, to be honest. I'm getting my new car on my birthday, which is January 2nd. And for me, it's quite a special moment because it's the first time that I bought a completely new car. And it's going to be a BMW M5. Let me move my camera a bit because I mostly are looking straight here. So this might be a bit of a better angle. So yes, I really like cars. Nice car. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you very much as well. Nice. M5 is a good choice. Yeah, it's the first time it's in hybrid. So not that we drive it like crazy or whatever, but I'm curious to see how it's gonna handle the extra weight and the drivability, etc. Yeah. When's your birthday? My birthday is January 2nd. And that is a bit of a weird day every year because you've seen each other with Christmas, and not that I don't want to see my family because I love them, but you've had your presents, you've had your moments, you spent time, and otherwise, yeah, you don't know what to do anymore, and everything is closed. Do you still have Tesla and Porsche? I used to have the Tesla, yes. No, I haven't had it for quite a long time. Now I currently have a BMW i4, but that's a temporary one. New Year's kit, yes. 100% New Year's, baby. But it's good, you know. Then you had everything. You had the holidays, you had your birthday, and you have a clean year ahead. Mine, December 27 is also a day where it's really hard. You see, this is what I meant with making the order cluster and the stagnating it, and now they're just pumping straight out of it again, which I don't like because it looks like it's holding, and this might be, oh, such an insane move. Yeah. This is just blind pumping. I might make my issue a lot bigger now. I'm trying to get a decent exit. All I'm focused on is a decent exit. Why didn't it confirm? Weird. It jumped back to the other screen. It's gonna be probably the first losing trade on stream, guys. Or it has to be really crazy next seconds. I'm not feeling this. It's too dangerous with the profits we made, and we listen, especially if you make profits trading, it's hard work. It's mentally hard. It's not really physically hard because it's not like I'm running for it. But still, you need a lot of brain power for that's it. Um um okay. That wasn't bad. Could have closed it in profit. I'll keep personally. Yeah, you guys can very well hold. No way top longers get away with this. I don't think either, to be honest. I could have held this, but it's okay. So, would you like to know your thought? BTC will hit 300k this cycle. Okay, let's. This is. I have to switch songs for this because I'm getting nervous. Okay, let me get my earphones real quick or my AirPods, and then I'll continue on it. By the way, 130 viewers, guys. Amazing the support that we've built in 3 days. While I'm gone, smash that like button, please. Okay, I'm back. And again, it's an honor that from 3 days streaming, we went from 30, 40 people to the point where we are now with 130 people. That's crazy. Let's get 100 likes. Yeah, that would be amazing. Let's see if I can connect my AirPods. Yes. Okay. So your question, we have to divide it in a couple more. First part is, I would like to know your thought if BTC hits 300k this cycle. The thing is, what is defined as this cycle? Because honestly, the cycle in a traditional way and 4 years, etc., it's dead. I have to take off my sweater. It's getting hot with having. Oh, and I lost an AirPod. For someone pretty good at trading, I do make a lot of dumb decisions sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna start once more. What is the definition of the cycle? Because currently the cycle is absolutely dead. We used to have 4 years high, 4 years low, 4 years high, 4 years low, or at least that we would get a new all-time high within a traditional 4-year cycle. In traditional markets, it's already 7 years if you look at the traditional market models. And then we would peak in 2026 and then go down, but it's the peak of the halfway length. So from a traditional perspective, crypto already has a completely different schematics, setup, and also cycle rate than traditional markets. This can be due to a couple reasons. It can be due to the fact that it's open 24/7. So you have double the time of opening, which is a pretty interesting way to think about it. That would convert it from 7, 8 years, 7, 9 years to 4 years approximately. Secondly, crypto is a new asset. It has no historic data. It hasn't matured yet, and also doesn't have the liquidity, the size, etc. of all the current markets nowadays. That being said, do I think it can hit 200-300k? Definitely. I do think it's first time for crash, because everyone has been printing money across the board. And what I mean with that is S&P is going up, Nasdaq was going up, gold was going up, silver was going up. If you look at stock prices over the last 7 to 10 years, there's almost not even a fund that beats the S&P 500. The fact that this is actually possible in the market nowadays, where money is being printed, interest rates are hiking, countries are going bankrupt or close to bankrupt, and debt is at an all-time high, even though the people are getting poorer due to inflation. We have never seen so much poverty also in the Netherlands and in the rest of Europe. So the fact that everyone looks like they're making money, how the government is making money, how the stocks is making money, but still we're actively getting poorer, it's something that needs a global reset. And I think, one, cash is going to be king again. Secondly, that we need to see a big retrace. And we're already started nicely on the Bitcoin chart if we look from the top to the bottom. And this is where I stop yapping and start showing more of the actual chart. So we got out the mighty magnet. Oh, don't move that. So from 124 to, let's say, the range low 81 is 45 or 36%, 45,000. To the active point, it's 30%. 30% is a more than healthy correction for stock markets, traditional markets, future markets, etc. to make. Yet, Bitcoin is a completely different asset. It's its own asset class and it's a completely different breed. That means that, in my opinion, we're not done yet. If you cyclistic, is that even English? If you look in terms of cycles, why is my camera zoomed in again? I think it's reacting to my hand gestures. If you look at it from a cycle perspective, and also look from a rotational perspective in terms of money, I think we are definitely due for a higher correction. Everyone went from altcoins to meme coins. So alt season, honestly, in my opinion, it's dead. It's done, it's busted, it's not coming back. A couple coins will actually have utility like Solana, probably Ethereum, maybe some others, and Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is, within terms, the OG and the first one. So it will have a certain effect, a certain ring, and a certain pressure to it. The rest, for me, same as exchanges. Look at the liquidity grab that's happening and the fight for liquidity, and how many exchanges you see coming each day or each month without having that many decent exchanges. Which means we have to do our due diligence better, we have to do our research better, we need to make a better deal structure, we need to have different contracts, etc. On 1010, how many exchanges did actively manage to compensate you for your portfolio if it wasn't for ScalpX? And the people from the Discord and chat there, please definitely feel free to let me know, but I think we were one of the very few that actively compensated. I forgot to put that picture on Twitter. Copy image, sorry. It's popping into my head. So that's the thing. That was a very long answer to a surprisingly short question. But I hope it answers it. Yes, I think we're going to 300K. Yes, I think we need to see a rejection first. Yes, Bitcoin cannot be compared to the traditional market classes. Yeah, I think my short wasn't that bad of a trade, huh? The only issue is I have a rule for myself. If I fumble twice a day, hi Wakar, hit thumbs up. Yes, please, guys. Show some love. Center crashed? No, I don't think so. Is my stream still there, guys, or is there any issue? Man. 89.1 on position size 2 Bitcoin. Yeah. Left another couple K on the table. It's all good. Yeah, it is the correction I was hoping to see towards New York Open. And I've been spot on twice today. But I, I managed to fumble myself. Oh, it's exactly what I wanted to see. The 88.1K region. Oh no, it's the wrong indicator. See this volume cluster here. So yeah, so I left a good 8 other K on the table, which yeah, where can I TP your short here, buddy? Listen, everyone who is still in my short, this might be a good point to get prof or stops to break even and take out 50% or 75%. Look at the immediate reaction it's giving here. And yet again, it's heavily at an order cluster. Guys, honestly, order clusters and volume profiles is the only way to go. There's so much insight to be deprived from this. Same Burj Khalifa pattern as yesterday. Probably. Might be. I don't know. I cannot tell you how the New York market will interpret this data. And it's not just about if it's the correct way of interpretation, but news doesn't move the market, which is pretty hard to explain, but yeah. I was trying to tell you, yeah, Gregorius, I saw it as well. But yet again, trading is mental. So my mental state said, oh, you already messed up once today. Even though I didn't, because I made 8 plus K. But the fact that my head then still tells me, like, oh, buddy, this is a lot of money. You made a lot of money today. Are you going to give back that money to the market? And you see a trade go into negative pretty fast, especially for a small position. It was only a 0.9 Bitcoin position, and it kept up running. And yet, as of now, and it's not an excuse because I love it and I hope we still 20x the viewers, but we're more than double the people from yesterday, which is amazing. But it all plays a certain factor. And I'm not making excuses. I just messed up and I left out a lot of money on the table yet again. So I fumbled 2K and I fumbled 5K. So I should have been 7K more and well on my way to 30K. But we're not. So what we do now is we wait for New York Open. And I want to see what stop hunt direction they choose. And then we can trade some more. So let's give it the 15 more minutes. Then I will stream for 1 more hour afterwards. And we will see what's gonna happen. Let me check one thing, by the way. Your thoughts on XRP? Oh, that's a very dangerous question, my friend. Because I have a nickname for XRP. And I know it's called Ripple. But I personally like to call it Cripple. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of XRP. If you really want me to, I can look at the chart. XRP is made of copper. Yeah. What's my leverage? Currently, I moved back to 25. These are the only 3 high interest zones of XRP. Can I long Solana? Yes, you can definitely long Solana, but I cannot promise you that you will make money. Crazy day today. Also made 6K follow you or trade today, man. That is insane. But if you're making that much money, please, if I may ask, use our links at the exchanges. Thank you very much. XRP only has these 3 zones of interest for me. Rest doesn't make any sense. As of the 5 minute, was smack that in the middle of these 2. Ideally for XRP and also for the rest. This would be a semi-market structure. Stop hunt rise, retrace 50%, final stop hunt, retrace to the consolidation area. I think if I open up the volume profile, I will be pretty dead on. Not even that low. See, these are high volume areas, high volume areas. Here's nothing, and then probably here's an high volume area as well again. So for XRP, that would be my bet. But as said before, I don't trade XRP. Why? Because it's mental. Absolutely mental. Leave page, yes, definitely. So you guys, do you trade with music on or not? Because I need, especially if I'm sitting here yapping, I need to have some sort of distraction because otherwise you hear yourself too much, and that is not per se a good thing, I think. Oh, that's a 5 minute recovery right there. Yeah, I'm not used to a mouse, so I'm used to a trackpad. .73. Remember when I said to get out, guys? It's about here. I listen to techno stuff usually when trading. That's nice. I have enough noise in my head to keep me distracted. My music always on. That's good. I like music as well. Let's say to set as a break even. Are you gray order blocks an indicator center, or you just pull up XRP and they were done already? No. I just did them. I think you might have partially missed that part, but I did them. So I don't know how. If already taking 50% off, should I take everything off the table and let it run with ESO at break even point? Windsor, I can honestly not advise you on that. Fred again is nice background music. Yeah. Oh dang. I will replay. Yeah. Did the rest see me draw these other bugs? If not, I'm stuck into spot altcoins. Yeah, the thing is, what are you willing to risk and how far are you willing to go? I cannot advise you on it yet again. I would try to cycle out of altcoins, but when is a good moment? Because every time I'm going to see it bounce, this and that, etc. All I can say, if Bitcoin is actually going to bottom where I think it's going to bottom, and that's around the 60K region, maybe 70s, altcoins will take at least another 20 to 25% dump with them. I will replay. Okay. Very nice. Huh? It says my stream had no viewers for 18 hours. Have I been streaming that long? When are you watching? Where are you watching the order block? It's aggregated trades. Just some stuff related to your YouTube ranking on X. In what sense do you mean, buddy? YouTube ranking. I was hoping for 110K retest first. Yeah. And I'm hoping for a flying car and 10 million for my birthday. But it's, yeah. I think the chances of me getting 10 million for my birthday are bigger than 110K at 2nd of January. So, yeah, that. We're still 112 people in the live. I don't even know where we peaked. Might even be 130 or 130 plus. Any questions? Any trading related questions? Any other questions? Oh, by the way, is the stream today in 1080p or still 720? Because I spent half an hour trying to fix it this morning, and I hope that I actually properly managed to fix it. But I have a question for you. Yes. Don't you feel that today will be different from yesterday? The description that will help you rank. Yeah, send it. Don't you feel that today will be different from yesterday? Listen, every day in the market is different than the day before. There are certain patterns that work for X amount of time, like pump, dump, Sunday, etc. It can be 3-4 weeks in a row, etc., etc. So, yeah. We're over 400 subscribers, really? Oh, damn. That's amazing. Will ETH hit 10K? Maybe, I guess. Listen, the thing is, I don't think you can be world champion in boxing, cycling, and chess at the same time. And for me, every coin moves different. They do. They all have a correlation to Bitcoin, but why learn other coins or why chart like 15, 20 different coins? I tend to trade Bitcoin. There's the most tools, there's the most things, there's the best liquidity, it's widely available. Yeah, for me, it's Bitcoin only. And you guys have seen, I can make the money out of this market. I can actively do it. Why am I logged out? That's weird. Why did I get logged out? I'm listening to a lot of German rap currently. It should paste. So, what the hell? Did I just log into the wrong account? Yes, I did. Oh man, that gave me a scare. Huh? Hey guys, give me 1 second because I want to be in my account. I don't really know. Might have been a security thing. Whew! That looks better. Guys, how do we like this? Over 10K daily. Futures. Yes. Okay. Just had a scare that something was wrong with my account. And we're back. Do you think that trading with very low time frame could trigger emotional errors rather than bigger ones? It all depends on you as a person. No, that's not true. That's a lie. Partially, it depends on you as a person. Partially, it also depends on the market structure. Right now, I cannot swing trade. I started as a scalper. I went to a swing trader, but now I'm back to being a scalper not out of luxury or that I want to, but it's semi-forced. This market does not let you swing. If you look at yesterday, what swing trade could you have taken? Same as today. Look at today's movement yet again. And we went in this morning and we had the right bias, but look at this. It held this low, went back here. That's a 4.99% move. It's almost a 5% move again. It's more than enough to have a swing-ish trade to it. you know? Is my stream still up? Because it was lagging on my side. Where's your next long short trade and why? Currently, I do not know. That's an honest answer. I don't know. I fumbled my long for a couple K and then I fumbled my short. So I don't know. I have to reassess and really look at the markets. I still see us rallying up. Now this is nice so that we're going lower again. Did you swing from 74K? I had a really nice entry at 64 and I fumbled it at 81, but I do still have a 4 or 5 Bitcoin short from 124. The moment it's almost impossible to swing trade unless you open positions after every sharp move, right? Yes, you have to hedge. And for me, with hedging messes with my complete system. So I'm not doing it. I'm against it. Do you use EMA and trend for re-entry? No. I trade volume. Liquidations, volume. I want to see where the money is. There is 20 million, is 400 million to the upside. Like, I think we can say, fairly guess where we might head. If New York goes down, I'm willing to re-enter along. What do you think of FIP trading and Canada and golfing? Listen, I don't think bad about any trading system unless it's symmetrical triangles and that kind of BS. Let's be polite. That Cow the Moon, Crypto, etc. I know these famous guys are posting because I've never seen that happen. I'm getting a text drink out of a glass. Stupid guy. Because I'm drinking from the bottle. So Fibonacci retracements can work, candles can work. The most I like about Fibonacci is that it's based on nature shapes. Okay, here we go, New York opening. And because it's based on the shapes that are found in nature as well, it has a better resemblance, but it's the same with the whole and half number theory. Okay, what are we doing? Retracing, dumping. Let's see. See if we can make some money back. Oh, make some more, actually. My language switched again. That's weird. This is better. Boom. That's 1K compensated as of there. Boom. That was nice. Let me get a glass first. Yeah, even my parents are watching my stream now. So, Dad, I got a glass to drink from. What made you enter there? The 5-second volume? No, what made me enter there was that we had a small retracement. And that small retracement, and I'm going to show you the candlesticks that did the decision-making process for me. Hello, parents. Okay, so now everyone has to behave. Thank you. So I'm going to show you exactly why I entered. Look at these three candlesticks. This one was still green. So this had green impulse volume because it was almost exactly at opening. You see it's 30 exactly. Green impulse volume drop, green with less volume, but with the right volatility. Red again, green volume, green volume, green volume. This showed me, especially because this one was at the verge of shifting out, it would actually move upwards. Then came the impulse, and this candle made me exit. Why? Because it had a lot of volume. It had more volume than the previous candles with a high wick, and you could see the influx of orders coming. That is a sign of reversal, including with the liquidation, but that is something I'm seeing now. Just buttons fast and I could blink. Yeah, my apologies. So I also understand why it is pretty hard to follow this trade then, I guess. Or this challenge. But it's fun to watch though, right? Okay, change order book to buy sell button to see how much BTC we playing. How do you mean? I like to see volume, to be honest. I like it like this. Because it doesn't really matter. You can see it by the colors. Liquidating late longs. Yeah. Oh, why do people keep calling me during my live stream? I have a certain curiosity to me that I actually want to know who's calling me then, but especially if I don't know the number, I might as well not pick up. What's your leverage? My leverage was 25, and I think I opened with a 2-ish 1.5 Bitcoin position. So if we would have went all in, it would have been times 4. That's the right window. Yo, what's up, Shanto? Like and follow. Yes, please. Guys, I know I've said it 400 times during this live stream, and I will keep on repeating it. If you guys love the free content, if you guys love being in the Discord, join the ScalpX Discord. It's absolutely free. We would like you to use one of our links. Here is the invite link. And if you really want to support us, press the like. Give some comments, support us or me in my new YouTube journey. We're pouring a lot of time, a lot of effort into this, in making the setups, in the content teams, in everything around it. And I hope you take you on this journey. And one thing for sure, we will never forget you guys, and you will always remain number one. And for me, it's very clear. I want to remain to do this stuff for free. With you guys, for you guys, together, and educate the market by having skin in the game. And that's, I'll repeat it 5 times every stream. The biggest differentiating point and biggest differentiating factor will be having skin in the game. Oh, man. Oof. Good green volume, but it gets pressurized. Huh. This might be a mistake. I need to see a bit of an impulse move pretty soon if I want to keep this trade, or at least think that it's healthy to keep it. You see, it's rejecting the same top part of this small structure 3 times in a row. The danger is that sell might immediately pressure it down. Now shifting out. Come on. The fact that it flashes green and turns red, I don't like it at all. I missed the exit for 400. Let's see if it can recover this pretty fast, because that was an impulse candle. Green, 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 yeah. Red again. Ooh, that's a nice retrace. That's it. Now conviction. Conviction. No, wrong conviction. Yeah. This could be an issue, guys. What a messy New York opening. Really messy. Especially for relative good numbers. Oh, that's nasty. That was greenish. You see, you could see it coming. Now the big volume is trading in. Middle of the order cluster, that's the top. You see how they immediately eat that green candle? With force. This could be a good shape out. Shift pattern, that's it. Come on. Next 2 candles are really important. Volume now. I meant green volume, thank you. That's better, thanks a lot. Oh, nasty rejection. Who says 5 seconds ain't fun? Why are bears so strong again all of a sudden? This one was ugly. I really dislike that one. Because look at how much green volume it had. Candles like that actively want to make me close my trade. But I feel like I gotta give it a bit more time. Even though it's trending downwards. Sorry guys, I'm not looking at chat. Camera's covering it. Oh, wait. Better? My apologies. Didn't know. Now I have to edit this. Better? I didn't know that. Good that someone finally said it. I need one good green candle. Give me something to believe in, you Bitcoin. I'm too fixated on numbers right now instead of movement. I should have closed at, not because it was 400, but I'm too pre-actively looking at numbers because of the profit instead of trading the actual information that's in front of me. Come on, focus. Still trending down. Want to see a shift out of this small pattern here. So minimum exactly there. Oof. That's so nasty, especially on a little time frame like this. Because look at how they differentiate the volume. I think they're gonna dump it. I have to get out of this. Try and see if I can find a way to get my fees back. You see that the volume and the influx is still green. 5 seconds, so nerve-wracking. Bro, imagine me doing it live for 100 plus people. It is nerve-wracking. Oh, and your parents watching, by the way. If it loses this bottom level, we're gonna die. Come on, Bitcoin, you can actively reverse this. I'm 100% sure. You should reverse this, actually, if you want to have a chance of survival. And still, I see a lot of green influx, but the chart is showing me something different. Look at how they try to push it back up, but it won't. Oh, watch the floodgate coming. Oh, you can just smell it from a mile away. Again, green, 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 green. No green volume. Be good boy. I want to have faith in this trade, but 4 million against 4 down. Gets eaten alive. Where are we in the charts? Almost fully retraced. Down $500. Oh, nice. It can decide, especially on New York Open, that it's done with it. Bulls are fighting hard. This influx here that we just saw, the fact that it didn't shift out of this. Issue. Big issue. I don't know why I'm still holding, to be honest. Maybe the fact that I refuse to take a loss. Probably my ego trading here. That's it. Come on. Continuation, please. That's the difference between a bull market and a bear market. That right here. The way that this, instead of continues outward, even with green volume yet again, it's such a big difference. That tells you we're in a bear market. Like the 5-second chart can give you so crazy much information. It's such an underrated, overlooked time frame because people get nervous, which I can understand. Low volume push, that's good. Now 2 face rippers. Good wick to the downside. Don't let it retrace. Don't let it retrace. Exactly. Thanks, boy. When Z-Chain fully die, I hope as soon as possible, man. Z-Chain has, or Zcash has absolutely no bearing within the crypto market. It's Luna all over again. And people keep falling for it. It traded so much up. That's so much volume. Unheard of. Uncalled for, unheard of. Okay, I have to pay attention here. Okay, shifting out. Volume good. Break the high of this structure. It's a 5-second structure, I know, guys. Calm down. I know I'm looking at 5-second structures here. But to me, they matter. Because there's a lot of money on the line. 1.4 million turning red. With 200k orders. Huh. Push. Gotta push now. If we want something, bulls, we gotta push now. Guess we don't. At least I got a friend. I wish you guys could hear the music. It would be so much nicer. We have to figure out a way that we can actively play music again. Can I swing short till fifth to short at the SR500? What are we talking about? Zcash? Guess so. Why does it keep doing this? It's not the stream, huh? Guys, is the stream still online? Guys, type in chat if the stream is still up. Please. Don't tell me it's the stream again. Yeah, stream's still up. Okay. Bro, arrogated. Fucking hell, what a bad moment to choose again. Oh, this annoys me. Every damn time. It is fine. Okay, because why every time something like this happens, I can't do something about my trade. I have to fix my stuff and I go down. Oh, mental. Use Ethernet cables, so maybe your Wi-Fi has issues. I'm gonna show you something here in the meantime, right? This doesn't look like troubled Wi-Fi. I changed my complete Unify setup this week. There's not more I can do. Honestly. Because now I can't see my own stream anymore. But yeah, okay, whatever. You will see. I can see it on my OBS. You're using Starlink? No, I'm not using Starlink. I'm using Unify and then directly from the local provider. I have Starlink, but it's not for running my main computers. It's more for power outages and that kind of stuff. Okay, we're back break even. Now, Bitcoin, show me what you're made of. Where are we in terms of the chart? Nicely holding in the mid region. I feel like a weatherman. There might be some light thunderstorm in the mid region. I want to see it retest here. Come on, give me 1K more today. Just 1K. $500 pump, 600. Just to make it a sweet deal for me. Need another song. Too small of a candles for shift out. Okay. Still 120 people. Thank you so much, guys. More than double than yesterday. Wait, you guys understand that we're putting the bar higher every day with this, right? We can't go back to 50 tomorrow. I will be disappointed. So you have to ask friends, family, relatives. Titan Rabbit's unborn baby, I heard yesterday. Ah, come on, Bitcoin. If you can't break this 5 seconds, what candle shape should we know? Bro, I honestly don't care about candle shapes. I care about behavior and how they react under certain volume and at certain moments. That's the only thing. Like, I don't like to see long wicks. Or the previous one, you could see that it was moving towards reddish. Then it green, and you can see that the next one is shit like this. It has a wick, but it has volume, green, red. Green, this is fine, but here's some greens with red volume. I don't like that. Same as this, these are the candles I don't like. Doesn't have a clear conviction, and it could be initial reversal signs or continuation, but it depends on the position where you are in the chart if you should actually see what to think of this one. It's a 5-second candle. Heavily green volume. But I'm not in this game now to scrape 5 seconds. I need a convictional move. There we go. Come on. Now I want to see continuation. That's what I'm looking for. Good retrace, continue upwards. To find the volume pause appear on the left of the screen. What are we talking about? Sometimes you guys lose me. This is aggr.trade. I posted it a couple times now. It's completely free. Previous 1K was quicker, huh? It's not choosing a direction, and if it doesn't choose a direction in an indecisive market, it mostly chooses the trend direction. That's down. So I want to see it break this part here, but it can't even get above this. Look, 1, 2, retrace, 3, 4, 5-ish. So it's either breaking out now, or I'm done with it. $1.9 million. That's good. Now I want to see influx of volume. Yeah, no retrace, more influx. More influx. Hello? Is this mic on? Thank you, Bitcoin. Exactly. And that's the patterns we're looking for. That's the stuff we like to trade. Closed. 570 more. 22.6. Why do I close here? Look at that wick. So we lost 59. We made today 8,100. We lost 60. Then we made 915 and we made 570. So that brings our total port at currently 22,272 a day forward. Whoa. Thing is, if I may advise you guys, or if you honestly want some trading advice, let me change the song again. I can't hear myself think. Okay. So, what's the name of your TV volume indicator, the one with the blue volume on the right side? Okay, that's a clear question. It's multi-distribution volume profile Zierman. This one. So, if you guys, let's talk some real trading here. Couple things are important. Let me give you my top 3 of tips trading. One, and I said it yesterday as well, a big issue, and it's a nice termination to tell it like that. Most people eat like a bird and they shit like an elephant. What does it mean? They start with 1K, they make 100 profit, 50 profit, another 100 profit, 300 profit, and they might end up at 1700. As long as the chart is green, everyone is amazing at trading. I promise you. Everyone is a great trader as long as the charts show green and it's going into your direction. If it's up or down, doesn't matter. As long as you're on the right side of the medal or of the coin, everyone is amazing. But as soon as it goes against you, that's where most of the trouble happens. And that's what most people find troublesome as well. So my advice is to keep your risk and your trades. And even though I don't have a stop loss, I have they clearly marked out. And this one is a 4.08 ratio trade. You can see it didn't even go a lot negative for me. So that would be the first piece of advice. Make sure that your risk is managed. Secondly, have fixed trading times. I go live either because it's news now, I was earlier, otherwise I would go live at 3:30 Central European time zone. Why that time? It's prior to New York opening. So maybe it's 3 o'clock. I want to do the pre-session of 30 minutes. I want to be there. I want to feel it. I want to experience the market. Maybe I'm already positioned. I don't know yet. Depends. Third, get skin in the game. If it's 50 cents, if it's $1, if it's €1, or if it's 10K, whatever capital side works for you, have skin in the game. I wake up every morning and I open 2 trades. They're small ones, but I open them. It's a couple $100 or maybe it's 1K. One is long, one is short, and I can see how they fluctuate. Why do I long and short? Because that way I don't lose money. And if I don't lose money, it's fine. But I 100% know what the market is doing and what way we're heading. And because I know where we're heading and what we're doing, and I get a feel for the market is different looking at it than having it actually having that in German Fingerspitzengefühl. You guys know what I mean? Is everyone still here because all of a sudden chat gone so quiet? What about paper trading? I don't do paper trading. And I have a very simple, I understand why people do paper trading, especially with demo accounts and stuff like that, because it's easier. But with paper trading, you don't have the same emotions. You don't have the same feeling. You don't have the same risk factor. You don't have the same fear factor. Ooh, I like this. Why did I jump in? Because I saw that 1 5-second way go from negative to positive really fast. But it has no conviction afterwards, so I might have jumped in a bit too fast. It's this one. That turned around really quickly. $2.5 million volume, single ordered. These are my trading advice. Get skin in the game. Don't eat like a bird and shit like an elephant. Eat like an elephant and shit like a bird. And make sure you have fixed trading periods where you're trading. Why is my camera again zoomed in? I have a delay somewhere. It's either my aggregated trade is delayed or my charts. Yeah, that's what I meant. Something's off. Because the price wasn't matching the 5-second candle I was seeing. That's a hard rejection. Fuck. You see, it's trying to find its feet, you know, which is good. I think it's about your hand gesture. Yeah, it might actually be about my hand gesture. Probably is, to be honest. But I don't know which one. I don't know. And this was a bad candle. Not liking it. Still have a delay in one of the systems, which really messes with my trading. Especially when on the 5-second time frame. That candle has retraced 3 times in 5 seconds. From red to green to red to green. Should refresh, your latency is too high. Yeah, I already refreshed. But I noticed it going up here, and then it was, yeah, it's too late. Yeah. I gotta go soon anyways. So let's see how we mingle out of this one. Let's see, yeah. It's big moves, eh? Very big moves. These candles don't look that big, but they're... .36%. Yet again. These are all 0.5% plus movers. This scanner is not joking around, huh? Just don't want to see it lose this bottom range. Now here comes the acceleration. I bought at 27. Can you check hype, coin chart? I can't now. Sorry. Not when I'm trading. I need all my 4 brain cells to be focused at the same point. Good retrace. Now continuation up. Apparently this hand gesture works. Don't know for how long, but as long as I keep doing it. Such an important point. Oh my god. Right at the point of interest. Stupid opening. This is over trading that I was talking about, guys. My apologies that I'm actually giving a bad example of doing it. It's greed, you know? You're up such a healthy amount for the day, and then you get greedy. If it's swing trade, it's not bad. 24, 27 is a good accumulation price. I don't know what we're talking about, guys. Oh, hype still, probably. Yeah, I'll check it after. How can this be only 140 profit while this stop here was 200 plus drop profit? Something's off, man. This is just 100. I was up more than 200. I'm sure. Now oh. Yeah, that's conviction, but not the one I like. Jesus. Okay, round 2. I have to check my systems. How in the actual... Alligator trade is off, all my chart is off. But that makes it really hard to trade. Not that I'm complaining because I'm up 300-ish bucks, but still. There's a discrepancy between what Alligator is showing and what the exchange chart shows. Vielleicht. Yes, this is it. This is it, guys. That didn't work. Good green volume, but only rejection. Again, good green. Yeah, if we break 88.7, we can actively moon. But as of now, very, very simplistic rejections on very neglectable levels. Like, look at this. What's here? Nothing. It's just a random liquidity grab. Look at how they reject multiple green candles one after another. You can just feel that they want to accelerate it down. Why am I not closing? Good question. Will you do DCA if it comes down? No. It's a $300 move. Yet again. Look at how it's building this order cluster. And again, directly on opening of the new 5-minute candle. Do I really have to put a timer in the corner of my screen in order to not get screwed over by this market? Immediately on the dot of the 5-minute opening, the volume profile completely changes. I can promise you. Look at it. Crazy. Might annihilate this complete structure. Why can't we ever have nice things, guys? Why be careful? Have you seen the chart, man? Have you seen what we did the last 2 days? I'm really busy today, yeah. But these, yet again, these are big candles. These are big 5-minute moves. It's a 0.6% candle. And it's casual. The problem is, if we lose it, there's no liquidity in between. And I want to see us grab the liquidity upwards. But it went from up 400 to minus 300 in a single candle. Well, the amount of liquidity up is a magnitude of 10 to 15. Can Bitcoin find its feet? Probably the answer is no, because trend is your friend and the trend is through the toilet. A volume bounce would be nice here. Be logical as well. If we want to create a new range. I'm also actively getting a headache from trading. What is there to dump for? What the hell? Look at how much it moved down in these two candles. 0.7% in 10 minutes. Nothing to see here, guys. Market makers playground. Completely uncalled for. 0.8% dump. Grior, yes, you think we're going up or we're going down? Look at the low on the 50-minute time frame, unswept. What do you want to sweep this? The 88.1? Really? Or 87.1? I showed the 88.5. Just pump and dump. Yeah. Guys, I'm not even asking for a pump. I'm just asking for normal freaking behavior. Look at the wick on this 5-minute candle here. This is good. If it can actually sustain it. I guess the answer to that is going to be a hard no. You can actually just, with 1.5 Bitcoin, have a difference of 1K in trading within 10 minutes. That's crazy. You can actively lose 1K of your trading port, which is 5% of your total portfolio, within 10 minutes in this market. Without over-leveraging, without over-risking, and without overexposing. And then people ask why retail has left the market. Whoa, what a surprise, huh? That's 6 million influx on longs without an active pump to it. Direct smackdown. It's like watching WWE. Bot trading mostly. No, this is full algorithmic grid bot hunting. Just the exchange grid bot saying yummy, yummy, yummy. Look at how much. It's Binance cartel only. This is all Binance volume. Look, Binance is completely controlling both sides at this point. Check CoinGlass liquidations. Yeah, but bro, look at the liquidation heat map here. There's nothing. It's nothing to aim for. There's 10 million. They eaten it all. They didn't even give time to build. Lose 75% of your portfolio holding. Yeah, and then you're one of the people who did it better than average. Whoa. We had one candle that looked like it might actually recover or hold a certain range. So now in 50 minutes, I think we have officially moved more than 1%. We are actively losing 88K or 89K again. Such a headache. I think I'm going to have to close this in a loss. I don't see this coming back to me now. If this is happening to the 5-second candles that try to be green, huh? You saw it flashing green, right? I don't think the is actively agreeing with that decision. Okay. Volume is bending with it. The volume definitely isn't bearish. It's just not bullish. Every small try to retrace gets hit too hard. This as well. This top candle with good green volume in comparison. It's like whack-a-mole. is after me, yeah. It's honestly like whack-a-mole. This chart has been nicer to me, so maybe I need to watch on this chart. I actively see this moving up, but I see my trade going down. I got greedy, guys, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I got greedy. Here it comes. Yeah, here comes what? It's a new 5-minute candle. You know what we're doing, 5-minute candle openings normally. And here's a hint, it's not green. Listen, if I get out in profit on this one, it's absolute luck. I'm not afraid to admit it. New candle opening. Look at that 5-second candle. Look at the volume it's holding. If one of the big ones would do that with actual volume, I don't mind. But you can't without volume do that. Even though you retrace now, you can't do that without volume. It's such an illiquid, heavily manipulated market right now. It's crazy. It's like the algorithms are playing ping pong with themselves. There's no one else here. Look, it's not even 1 hour into New York. It's a price algorithm having a field day. Nothing more, nothing less. Completely stagnant. So this market is a scam. Every market is a scam. Trade 3 min. I like the 3-minute. Yeah, sure. How and based on what on the 3-minute chart? You mean what are we referring to? Sometimes better than the 5-minute, potentially. I don't know. I don't touch the 3-minute. I like to trade different time frames. 5-minute, 50-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour. Depending on what the market gives me. Could we actively pump? Would make sense to go back to the highs, the 88.8s. I'm looking at a train wreck. So if anyone has some paint that we can watch dry in the meantime, it's nice. CPI numbers, very volatile week. A lot of stuff happened in the meantime. And what is Bitcoin doing? Nothing. I can understand trades on volume and order blocks. That's a good reason, but trading on 5-minute candle wicks? I'm not trading on the wick, man. I went into this trade because I saw a candle that I liked that got reversed at the top. And I saw that on the 5-second. You've never heard me say that I would go on the wick of the 5-minute and just trade on that. Or at least I can't recall saying it. If someone actually heard me say that, please correct me, but... Nee, this is not looking bueno. Why down instead of up on this candle cluster? What's keeping it here? Nothing. That's a good answer. That's bullish. Can it show conviction? Yes. Yes. Now shifting out. Not this is exactly what I mean. If you can't break a 5-second structure, you're done. There's no reason for you to be here. If you can't clear a 5-second order block. Look at how much volume went into those candles in comparison. It's 5 to 10x of the neighboring candles. And it still can't clear it. Watch your SL. When I think that it's actively dying. And I don't see a bounce. So pretty soon, I think. Because there's not much I see here that I like. The movement changed, the direction changed. Fuckery Paradise, yeah, that's probably a pretty decent way to describe this. The 1.4 held this, or no, it didn't. It just delaying. All of the volume gone. Oh my god. This is so brain dead. Why are we doing this? Just to retrace? This is actually a break of structure. I need to see this high get cleared for that. Yeah, OP was fun in the 100 to 1K challenge, but that stuff like that is not possible anymore because of the movement of altcoins. Guys, how can this be $600 down and this be 70 up? What am I watching here? Is my break even really up this high? Apparently. Bitcoin, I would like you to be strong. Thank you. Thank you. No. What? Blah, 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 blah. See, it tries to do something, and it's very, very decent volume, especially up, but not really impressive, is it? Yeah, it is impressive. Dumping. I think Bitcoin has severe case of gravity sickness. Thanks for the great stream. I'm going to participate and support on all of them. Was hoping to stay to the end, but I have to go. Thanks so much, buddy, for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Appreciate everyone here. Yo, guys, I'm not going to be long on myself anymore. So please, one last time, spam that like button. Get these likes up for me, please. It means so much difference, and it's such a big help if we can actively get more likes, get more views, and get this out to the world. It means a lot to me. I'm really done with this structure. It will moon as soon as I close. But yeah, it's not worth it for me to hold anymore, I think. Hit the thumbs up, guys, girls, and Titan's unborn baby. I want to close so bad with one more banger, you know? One decent trade, and it's not a $300 scrape. But I don't see any other option. We reached the area where bulls and bears are actively fighting each other. Who is winning this? Yes. I was too soon with my yes, apparently. Oh, that's 5 million in buy volume. And it's get retraced like it's absolutely non-existent. What am I watching? There was more than 5 million active buy volume. And it even had the audacity to be a red candle. Guys, bulls are toasted. And I'm back at minus again. Ugh! Is this the push then? Probably not. It's one of the most annoying trades I had in a very long time. Honestly. Boah. Guys. Just trying to pay my fees here. Come on. Bitcoin. You cannot be serious. This is so ugly. It's textbook, but it's ugly. It just feels like it wants to shift out of this structure. Held 50% up. Higher lows. Hello. Hi, hello. Why not take profit? Because there's no profit. I have to pay fees, huh? And we go down, then we'll sit upside in the ice again. Brain dead. Price action. No, now it's becoming a matter of principle. I know that I'm wrong, but it's annoying me. Because it makes no sense. This point of control cannot hold this. Especially not with upwards volume and upwards pressure. I want to see one more test of the 89.7 order block. Come on. Look at this 5-second candles, man. Your entry is a line between bulls and bears. Brother, my entry is... I think CZ is personally making phone calls about my entry as of now. Is this where the bulls actively take over? I'm skeptic. Listen, for the time I sat in this trade, I deserve this profit. And this is the problem with trading in general. You will never know if you even make money, how much you make, and how long it will take in order to even make something. I pressed close. Oh, there we go. 517. So 23k. My goal was 25, but that was rough. Very rough. Think we did well today, guys. Amazing. Almost 700 views. And more than 100 viewers constantly. Guys, that makes me so happy. I'm gonna tell you, this trade is gonna put... Oh. You see? All it needed. Watch it fly now. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Guys, one last time. Spam that like button. There's so many of you here. Please, do it for me. Press that button. I'm gonna log off now. New York is not giving any directions. And I promised to have dinner with the family. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Thank you all for joining in today. Thank you for your time, your efforts, and being in chat. I hope to catch you out tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, so it's a bit of a Bitcoin. What you doing? Of course it goes now, huh? Yeah, that would have been my 1K trade. Oh well. Guys, thanks. See you soon. And stay safe in these markets, please. Oh, wow, there it goes. Anyone had other questions? Yeah, this is the classic pump after exit. Oh well, it happens. So, just for the record, how much more that we left on the table? 400 bucks, so 600. So yeah, a good 600. No, I'm not gonna short. Yeah, they're watching my stream. So also shout out to the market maker. Thank you for being here. Thank you for testing my patience. See you guys probably tomorrow.